This podcast is for CNT140. We're looking at our BidSpec again. This time we're looking at starting our cost sheet. Now, if we go to our content page, I'm going to jump right to the BidSpec folder. We have gone over the project itself. We have it started. We've actually done a site survey of our building. We did the catchment area to locate potential closets. After we did that, we started our spreadsheet where we estimated the amount of cabling we need for our building. Once we've done that, we know approximately how much cable we need for the building. We need to start building an equipment list or a cost sheet of all the gear we're going to be all the equipment supplies we need for our building and the cost of that. So we'll open up our cost sheet document here, and this is just a reminder of just what I just got done saying. As we do different parts of our plan, we're going to gather the equipment and supplies together and put in a spreadsheet so we can total the cost of all the equipment of the cost of our plan, if you will. So the easiest way I think we can do this is just put it into a spreadsheet. So I'm going to go to my, log into my hack, go to my Google Apps, I'm going to go into my Drive. I'm going to pull up the spreadsheet that I had started last time. I'm going to go open my 140 folder. I'm going to open up my spreadsheet I started last time. And this is the one where we estimate the cabling for our building. Down here at the bottom, I labeled that tab cable estimation. I'm going to start a new tab. I'm going to label it cost sheet, and then I'm just going to make this the equipment list for my plan and the cost for my plan. So let's put a couple titles across the top. I'm going to do something here called area of plan. That's going to allow me to have different parts of my plan that I'm grouping my equipment together. Stuff like my horizontal cabling. Oops. There we go, horizontal cable. We'll come down a few lines. Backbone cable that we will be adding on. I'll come down a few lines. I'll have my work area, supplies, the outlet jacks, face plates, all that kind of stuff. We'll need our closet equipment. For our plan, I'll come down a little further. I'll have stuff like cable support for my plan and that sort of thing. So the area of my plan is going to allow me to group my equipment together. And right off the bat, I'm just going to highlight this top row. I'm going to bold it. I'm going to do a center justification just to get my label started. The next thing I'll need is my item that I'm going to need, the cabling, the box, whatever. I'll come up a little further. I need my model number, always, always, always. That's going to allow me to keep track of the specific item I want. I might be estimating this now, but not actually buying the supplies for 6 months or 9 months, so I need model numbers there so I can reference. I'm going to need quantity of that item. I will need the unit cost of that item, how much one costs, and then I'll need my total cost of that item. And then last but not least out here, I want to put a source. Again, that way I can come back to this in 6 months and look up a specific item. Now I'm going to spread these columns out a little bit. I'm going to grab this column, I'll spread him over, I'll need a little room, and then we'll get started. So there's my basic structure. Let's put the first item in. If I look at my other tab, this is where I estimated the cable I need for my building. I did a grand total down here, and I came up with 8 boxes of cable. In reality, you're going to probably need about 40, 50, 60 boxes of cable kind of thing. But that's a start. What I will do now is, let's go back over this tab. I'm actually going to go look up that supply and put it on my spreadsheet. So I'm going to go to a place like Cable Organizer, and I'm going to look up my bulk cabling that I need. So I'll go by here. I want to go to actually let's go right back here to Home, and I'm going to go to Networking. Under Networking, I hopefully will have an area where I can see cable, bulk cable, something like that. Let's go to Network Products. Let's go under, let's see where they have network Ethernet cables that'll work. And I should see some sort of, I'm going to look for Category 6 cable. And I should see, I don't want pre-terminated, I want bulk cabling. So I'm going to go to Category 6 bulk cabling. And I'm going to scroll down. They give me options here to choose, but I'm just going to scroll down because I usually have a group. Here's my 5E. There is my 6 cable, and you'll see I have solid, stranded, plenum. Okay, more than likely I'm going to be installing this above ceilings, so I would need the plenum rated solid category 6 cabling. So right here is roughly what I need, so I'm going to grab this right here, this description. I will put this on the first line of my spreadsheet, and I might even indicate a color here. I'll select blue or something like that. Let's do a word wrap on this just to make our life a little simpler. So I'm going to do a format, and I will do wrapping. So there's my first item. I need the model number of that guy. Here's the model number right here. This is a box of category 6 solid cable that's 1,000 foot. There's my model number. Again, I might need to make my column a little wider. And eventually I'll know the quantity. Let's just say I need 25 for now. I think all these, I'm going to center justify these guys just to get them all formatted and neat for me. I need the unit cost of this guy. Well, there he is 304.36. I could round it to 305 if I want to, but I'll put the total in for right now, 304.36. Now, I want these to be currency, so I'll highlight those. I'll go to Format, I'll go to Number, and I'll do Currency down here. That'll give me currency on that. And now I need a total here. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to say equals this column, asterisk for multiply times this column, and that'll give me the grand total. And I'm going to grab this little square here in the corner, drag it down, and that formula is there waiting for me as I put the other pieces of equipment in. The only last thing I need is the source. Where did I get this? So I'll grab my URL up here. I'll pop that guy right in there. I might make him a little wider. I might make those the column a little wider here, so it's, oops, get back there, get back there. Okay, take two. I'm going to scroll for me. Fighting with me. There it is. There we go. Okay, I'll make my column a little wider. Come on. There it is. And now I have my basic spreadsheet for my equipment that I'll be dealing with. Now, as we talk about a certain part of our plan, I can come in here, add that item, and just kind of keep building as we go. But I have the basic structure in here. So that's what you want to do to get your cost sheet started. Again, finish your cable estimation for all your cabling, and then come over here and add that equipment to your cost sheet. And we'll just build this as we go.